Basketball fans, welcome to our first contest tonight between the Menomonie Mustangs and Old Abe Memorial Old Abes. Your Mustang starters this evening include number 1, Bruce Barron, number 3, Oliver Shank, 13, Ian Kistner, 20, Blake Barons, and 23, Hawkins Anderson. And getting the start for the Old Abes this evening, number 2, Andrew Hudson, number 4, Caleb Messner, 14, Caleb Johnson, 24, Mason McCarthy, and 25, Noah Ace. Your Old Abes starters.
Good evening, Memorial basketball fans. I'm Charles Strayer.
And I'm Grayson Gilliland.
And on behalf of Eagle Eye Digital and MHS Athletics, I'd like to welcome you to the Eagles Nest here on Old Abes TV, where it's always a great day to be an Old Abe. The Old Abes and the Mustangs JV squads are going head-to-head here in just inside of a minute. Noah Thies and Ian Kistner to tip off. Tip is up and the Mustangs will take over to start off. Barron has inside, driving on the left side, layup no good. Attempted by second attempt will go in. And that's Kistner with the first points of the night. Caleb Messner, high pass to Noah Thies, puts it up off the glass, no good. Nice look inside, but couldn't quite execute there. The Mustangs send the Abes away. Get the pass off. Rebound will be taken by Mason McCarthy. High pass to Messner. Shot from 3. Messner comes up just short. And that'll go against the Mustangs.
Mustangs follow number 3. Oliver Shank is first, team first.
Messner on the inbound, gets it to Thies off of his fingertips, and it'll be recovered by Trevor Robert. Thanks, taking around here, able to get a bit of a seam there on the right side. Forced back out, making a move, able to shovel it down low. Travel called though, Bruce Barron. Able to find somebody down underneath the basket, but just a little too much movement there. The Abes defense holding firm. The Mustangs lead still at 2. Caleb Johnson past half court for the Abes. Mason McCarthy to Messner. Messner from 3 again. Short ball, and it'll be recovered by the Mustangs, taken the other way. Off the right side and in, Oliver Shank. Oliver Shank able to put up a nice move over the Abes defense. Caleb Johnson steps out of bounds there on the drive. Pardon me, that'll be a foul against the Mustangs.
Oliver Shank, Mustang ball, his second, team second.
Low bottled up, McCarthy passes back to Johnson. Johnson will draw more contact on the drive. And Shank has already picked up 3 fouls. That's all of the fouls currently that have been committed in this contest. Giving the Abes another chance here. McCarthy now from 3. Too long, Thies. On the recovery attempt, it will stay with the Old Abes. The Abes have been getting some open looks here from 3. They just haven't really been able to find anything to go off of here. They're going to have to find a bit of a rhythm. From 3, the corner again won't go. It'll be recovered underneath by Anderson. Mustangs bring it around, find a look inside. Can't find it off the glass there. That's Jagger. And another foul against the Mustangs. This time they'll send them to the line. The Mustangs have held the Abes to 0 points in the opening minutes of this one, but it's come at the cost of 4 fouls in extremely rapid succession. Deese goes 1 for 1, puts the Abes on the board. Deese's second rim's out, up for grabs. It'll be taken the other way. The Mustangs trying to press a 3-point lead. Anderson pass, risky pass inside, intended for Kistner, but the Abes with some double coverage there are able to hold inside the paint, and they'll take over. The Abes haven't had anything going in the field quite literally so far. However, it's come at the cost of the Mustangs committing several fouls early. That's going to be something they're going to have to clean up, or they're going to send the Abes into bonus early here. High pass from Hudson intended for Talisic. Sails out of bounds, and it'll go the other way. The Mustangs coming up with a stop there.
The Abes are definitely going to want to clean up those empty possessions. They're doing pretty well so far on offense, holding the Mustangs to just 4 points, but if they want to keep competing in this game, they're definitely going to have to start scoring on offense.
Yeah, you said it. Both teams are just seemingly trying to find some footing here early. It'll be interesting to see how it develops. Down low from Anderson, shot is up. No good off the left side. Andrew Hudson coming away with it. Hudson will travel. Menomonie coming in a little faster than he expected there. He's caught unawares, and they'll take over once again. Aiden Anderson to take it up for the Mustangs. And so far, it's been a fairly defensive game. Neither team really getting much going in the way of scoring. The Abes battering them back. High pass will be fielded by Pelicek. Will go off of the fingertips of Kistner. Lucas Loken drives the lane, pass to McCarthy. Picks up his dribble, they'll go back out. Just to go get it around the Abes, trying to find a seam here. The Mustangs haven't been given them much. From the key, and Pelicek has the Abes first from the field. Starts off 1 for 1 from the 3-point line, and we might need to keep an eye on him because that is something that the Abes are going to need here with the way that the Mustangs have been playing inside the paint. All knotted up at 4 early. Andrew Hudson to take over, and that's a hasty possession from the Mustangs. They've had a few of those where I think slowing down would do them a bit of good here. Loken picks up his dribble. They'll go back around the arc. Pelicek trying to direct traffic. Hudson makes a cut. And a bit of miscommunication there that'll result in an Abes turnover. Pass left side, and that'll be the Abes' first foul. They send Bruce Barron to the line.
Caleb Johnson returning to the Old Abes.
Barron has his second, and the Mustangs are up to a 1-point lead. Loken testing the waters, able to get in pretty far. It'll force a reset here. The Mustangs have had a pretty tight interior defense as of this start. Loken up left side. Shot is no good, but tipped free by Caleb Mesner. Loken has it again, loses the handle, picks up his dribble, and able to save it off the glass. Some nice concentration there by Mesner and Loken, not giving up on the play and getting the Abes the lead for the first time tonight. Contested pass, they'll kick it out to an open wing. Shot from 3 is no good. Picking up with some tempo here, Mesner. Cuts back across the middle, down low, yes, Salisic. Drives the lane, and he will draw contact in a triple team. And the Mustangs have been seeing both the pros and cons of an overly aggressive interior defense thus far. Up to 5 fouls with over 10 minutes to play here in the first half. Mesner has his first. Mesner will go 2 for 2, and the Abes are up 3. Neither team being able to pull away so far by any means. It'll be up to the Abes defense to help set the tone. Dribbling it around, contested pass will be wrestled away by Caleb Johnson. A nice defensive effort against Hawkins Anderson. Nearly loses it. He's able to save it to the corner as Mesner. Mesner's got it. And this offense is definitely starting to heat up here. A positive sign here from that possession. It's loose again. Johnson able to scoop it up. And Telesic makes good on the uncontested layup. Timeout called by the Mustangs and the Old Abes. Setting the tone is right. They're up 13-5 just like that. You're watching Old Abes TV, where it's always a great day to be an Old Abe. The Mustangs a bit embattled here as of late. They've given up 9 straight points and haven't answered since. Down low, got an open look. He's able to snatch it back up once again. Palachek fighting for it. And the second effort rebutted. The Abes defense holds. Johnson driving in the left side. Attempts the reverse layup. It'll be blocked. No whistles, and he's able to save the possession. Nice effort by Caleb Johnson, but the defense sending him away resolutely twice. Abes will kick it around. Mesner has some space. He'll go for it. Has another one. Caleb Mesner definitely starting to heat up here, and the Abes are up 11 in the blink of an eye. John Gray past half court. We get it to safety, and now the Mustangs definitely need an answer here. Let's go back, saved from a backcourt violation. It'll go straight to Lucas Loken. Lucas Loken from mid-range, no good, up for grabs. Loken stealing it back, able to get it to Johnson, and Johnson will draw contact underneath the basket. We've seen some great efforts in terms of offensive rebounding here. The Abes have not given up on many possessions in the last few minutes, and that shows they've been giving themselves plenty of extra opportunities. Johnson has his first.
And Caleb Johnson, especially on those rebounds, he's been an amazing rebounder inside for the Abes all season. He's really been great at contributing there.
Yeah, there is definitely a difference in that category when he's on the court. We'll go 2 for 2 on that trip, and it's a 13-point lead for the Old Abes. The Mustangs have had a hard time breaking this seal that the Abes have been able to put on them here defensively. Down low, they've got a bit of space, and laying it in with a nice play is Bruce Barron. And he just seemingly slipped away unnoticed there into that left side. The Abes defense lapsing there for the first time in a couple minutes. Mesner to Radabaugh. They'll go back to Mesner. Mesner makes a move underneath. Loken from the left side has it from mid-range. And that's some nice ball movement right there. Not a selfish player in that play. Making sure that the open shot was looked for, passed to, and taken. Barron moves one to the other side. A nice play, but they can't quite finish. Radabaugh scooping up the rebound, and Kistner was right there. Loken driving in left side off the glass. Rebounded by Johnson. It'll be poked free, and it'll go off of him. The Mustangs will take over. They have not had much in the way of a defensive stop in the last few minutes of play, so this is an opportunity for them to kind of get the wheels turning in the other way before it gets too ugly. Get a pass down low, a couple steps too many, but some contact perhaps there. Prior to the travel, it'll end up being Mustangs ball. It's the second team foul for the Abes. Gray off of Radabaugh picks up his dribble. McCarthy able to snatch it up. Pass seemingly intended for Barrett. Thies with a nice move. Can't quite get it. And the Mustangs will go the other way with it. Down 13 with about 6.5 to go. They've got enough time to make up some ground before the half, but they've got to get things started now. Left side, they're able to pass it out. Radabaugh shot up, and that's an and one opportunity. And one-on-one, it's been an interesting matchup we've seen develop here between John Gray and James Radabaugh of the Old Abes. And that is just what the Mustangs were hoping for there. A strong bucket made by John Gray. Able to make it a 3-point play, and the Mustangs are within 10. Radabaugh with the pass from Thies, bullies his way inside. The Mustangs will take over with this one. Jump shot, no good. McCarthy's supposed to be batted. It'll stay with the Abes. That was Bruce Barron once again running into a bit of trouble with the Abes' interior defense. Hudson sneaks pass into Thies. Northeast can't get it, gets his own rebound. It's tipped skyward by Gray. The Abes getting not one but two opportunities there down low. The Mustangs not willing to bend. Gray forced to pick up his three. Now Hudson, clean block off of Aiden Anderson, taking it the other way. Let's have a shot, maybe a little too early there. That'll be a timeout called. The Mustangs hanging on, but the Apes have a strong 10-point lead here inside of 5 minutes to play in the first half. We're watching Old Abes TV, where it's always a great day to beat an Old Abe.
Reach your financial goals with Royal Credit Union. Whether you're borrowing or saving, Royal is here to help with your goals within reach. See Royal's great rates and open your account today at rcu.org/financial goals. Insured by NCUA. Loan subject to credit approval.
Shank off of Loken. Drives in, goes back to the arc. The Mustangs with another possession, trying to get themselves a little closer after letting the Abes go on a double-digit scoring run. Loken able to pick it off.
And
that'll be another foul there on Loken in transition. That one will send the Abes into bonus for the remaining 4.5 minutes of the half.
Lucas Loken to bonus.
Loken gets the first. And it'll go 2 for 2. The Abes up to a 12-point lead. Barron able to get it out to Shank. The Abes have not let him get anything easy inside. They've had to work for a lot of these. That's making a move inside. It'll go off some fingertips and to Hudson. Hudson has to get it to Mesner. Mesner will recover. The Abes holding onto it. Loken looking for Hudson. And it'll be a jump ball. A bit of a chaotic sequence of events there. The Abes able to retain possession, trying to tack on some points to their lead. Palachek has another one. And he has been reliable from 3 this whole season. It's definitely provided a bit of levity here for the Abes offense tonight. Shank driving in. He'll draw contact. That'll be Lucas Loken picking up the 4th team foul for the Abes.
checking back in. Ian Kistner and Blake Behrens for the Mustangs.
And the inbound running out of time. They get themselves back here. Pass high and off the fingertips. Ollinger, the intended receiver. The Abes not giving them anything easy inside. They're forced for an errant pass, and it'll go the Abes' way. Shot is short from Mesner. And with a bit of speed here is Shank. Shank putting one up, and a nice move. The Mustangs put another bucket up. Loken to McCarthy. Mesner directing traffic to get it back to McCarthy. Loken gets it down low to Thies. Thies, the open corner, gets some space. Mesner from three. He's got another one. And this offense starting to run like clockwork here. This JV squad has definitely gotten into a rhythm after the opening minutes. Inside of 2 minutes to go now in the Abes with a 16-point lead. Gray has one over top of the defense. McCarthy trying to get himself some more room, drives in and draws contact in the process. Definitely something they're going to want to clean up going into halftime here. If the Mustangs continue to send the Abes into bonus, it is going to be a tough second half to get back in.
Yeah, these fouls and therefore these free throws are really clearly making a big difference in this game, giving those Abes a 14-point lead.
Ball correction. Foul is not on Oliver Shank. He has 3 fouls. Max Chamber, first ball. Hudson and Johnson for the Old Abes.
McCarthy's second is good. He'll go 1 for 2. And the Mustangs trying to get something on the board to close the gap. Nearly taken away, but they're able to sneak it back to their side of the court. Shank driving in hard left side. Andrew Hudson not giving up too much. Barron with a bit of space underneath. Hudson on the defense, the putback, and a nice move there. Kistner with a great second effort, and the Mustangs able to benefit off of the second chance points. Inside of a minute here. Bring it to the left corner. Mesner takes it out. We get it to Hudson. We'll go back to the key that they've got about 30 seconds to work with here. Trying to find the right time to put some more on the board. Thies to Mesner. Inside of 20 seconds, Mesner will back off. And they'll have to make their move here in the following seconds. McCarthy inside of 10 seconds puts the shot up, and 2 will do. It's 31-16. Shot is up. Rather close, but no good. And it'll be a 15-point lead. The Abes going on a big scoring run in the opening minutes and not giving it back. They'll be up 31-16 at the start of the second half. You're watching Old Abes TV, where it's always a great day to be an Old Abe.
big is happening in high gear. We just load thousands and thousands of prices on thousands and thousands of items in every aisle, in every department, online too. And on many of your favorite products, we've been matched prices with some of the biggest discount stores in the country because we know times are still tough. So we'll continue to work hard to bring you real prices on thousands of items. And if you're considering high gear, come see for yourself. Reach your financial goals with Royal Credit Union. Whether you're borrowing or saving, Royal is here to help with your goals within reach. See Royal's great rates and open your account today at rcu.org/financial goals. Insured by NCUA. Loan subject to credit approval.
Mustangs ball will start the second half.
We're back for the second half here. The Mustangs to start off. Down 15. Into a bit of team foul trouble, and that only worsened their problems. They're going to have to play a disciplined half here if they want to catch up. Slipping free of the double team, rifling a pass to Gray. Shank able to get out of trouble. The possession stays alive here. Making a move, and a nice move at that. Getting around Mason McCarthy and putting up the first score of the half. And if you're the Mustangs, that is precisely how you want to start things off. The Abes with a chance to respond here. Johnson puts up his own and responds in kind. The Abes will bring a press here. Gray biding his time. Shank around McCarthy. He'll be picked up by Thies. Pass will be saved just before the half-court line. Barron puts up a shot, hits the backboard. Olinger back to Barron. Barron to Olinger, who takes a step back. Let's see, they will count that as a three-pointer. The Mustangs are within 12. Hudson down low to Thies, and Thies bullies his way into another close situation. They're able to put in another bucket. They'll bring a double team. Ball is free. They'll let it go out, and it will go to the Mustangs. And the Abe's defense, 2 for 2 on not only scoring possessions, but fast scoring possessions. The Mustangs have been caught unawares thus far. And in a situation where you're down double digits to start off, that's something you can't abide by. Barron gets a little too handsy trying to save the play. There'll be a foul, and Johnson will inbound. Mesner. Go to Hudson at the key. We'll give Caleb Johnson a little bit of room. Hudson will go back to Johnson. Now Mesner bouncing off of Gray. Will blow it dead. And that will be a foul against Mason McCarthy, if I'm not mistaken. The Abes taking their time. They can't afford it. However, a foul there, not ideal. It'll go to the Mustangs, who are running out of time to inbound this one. They'll get it up. And they will take it up past half court with a bit of tempo here. From the corner is Barron. Barron, no good. It'll go out off of the touch of Andrew Hudson, and the Mustangs will inbound this one. And from 3, thanks to Palachek and Messner, the Abes have been heating up. However, the Mustangs haven't gone for it often, but when they have, it has not really served them well here as a whole. Kistner able to put in a vital bucket to keep themselves within striking distance. It'll be back to a 12-point game here as the Abes take over. McCarthy off of a beautiful pass from Caleb Mesner, able to put in yet another one. They have been an efficient offense out of this break. Stolen away, coming out of nowhere is Caleb Messner. Hudson gets it out back to him, and the Abes, just like that, are benefiting from another offensive possession. Mesner will receive the pass back from Thies, and that'll be a travel called as he drives in from the left side.
Lucas Logan, Ethan Palachek. Trajan Kalisic, the Old Abes.
And that will result in the Mustangs taking over. The Abes will bring another press here, trying to keep them down. A one-on-one situation. Palachek can't quite stand up to Kistner there. He'll put one in for 2. Loken gets himself into a corner. McCarthy on the left side, rifles one into Palachek. Palachek from close range, no good, gets his own rebound. Up for grabs, still loose, picked up by Loken. And the Mustangs will come away with that one. The Mustangs seemingly losing track of the ball there as Palachek tried to get it away. And a chaotic possession will end up with the Mustangs taking over. Shot from mid-range will be no good. Barron on the attempt. Ball is loose. We get back. Gray feeds inside, and Kistner with another one. And Kistner's up to double digits. The only double-digit scorer in this game other than Caleb Mesner. And then that'll be a quick turnover for the Abes. A few miscues. First that foul, and then the travel, and now a turnover. And the Abes running into a bit of a wall here in the last 3 possessions. Kistner will be taken by surprise by the Abes. And Mesner from 3 again. He is on fire. Caleb Mesner cannot miss from 3. It'll be 40-27. Timeout called. You're watching Old Abes TV, where it's always a great day to be an Old Abe. Gray on the inbound, and the Mustangs down 13 after yet another three-pointer from Caleb Messner. Driving in, open lane, and Oliver Shank finding a hole in the defense made that one look easy. It's another timeout called on the floor. The Mustangs cutting the lead to 11. You're watching Old Abes TV, where it's always a great day to be an Old Abe. Johnson to take it up past half court. Hudson trying to work his way around the double team, picks up his dribble. Johnson trying to fight for it, but the pass is blocked away by Hudson. Down low is Shank. And he'll give the Abes another try at this one. Another possession, and Thies off the right side. Can't quite get that one to go. Another good look in the paint. Just couldn't quite get that one to fall. Barron stopped up, pass back to Gray. Shank gets free on the right side, bottled up by a double team, pass back, and that will be contact drawn against Kistner. Will be the Abe's second team foul of the half, and he'll go to the line.
Now we check to get that ball for the Division's first. Ian Kistner shooting for the Mustangs.
We'll go 2 for 2, and the Mustangs are within single digits for the first time in several minutes of play. The Abes have not gotten away with this one quite yet. Messner bouncing back inside, passes to Caleb Johnson. Hudson with a bit of space, drives right side off the glass, and he's got it in. Nice driving contest by Andrew Hudson, and the Abes are back to a double-digit lead. Another drive by Shank, able to bruise the left side once again. The Abes are picking it up with a little bit of speed here. 9-point game. Thies drives in. Messner makes a man miss. Spins, step back. Rim is out. That was a great look by Messner. John Gray taking it the other way, pass to Shank. Shank, another drive from the left side, another bucket. Some frustration down there from James Radabod, no small wonder. They have been playing some nice defense on him in these last few possessions. He's just been outplaying them from that left side. Shank, who had 3 fouls early to start off, has 10 points, and he's played a clean half so far. Johnson in left side. And a vital bucket there to keep hopes up there. The Abes still keeping their fair distance away. Ollinger bottled up by Hudson. Ball is loose. three at long last. Go back and forth. Shank isolated by Radabaugh. Gray bullying his way in from the left side. Picks up his dribble. Can't quite get around Thies. Messner goes up for the block, but it looks like he got some skin. Kistner goes to the line here, and within 9, the Mustangs are looking at some important free throws here with 7:04 to go in the half.
Bruce Barron for Menomonie. Mason McCarthy for the Abes.
Second shot up for grabs. Mason McCarthy able to snatch away the defensive rebound, loses the handle. The referees will signal that it goes to the Mustangs. And that might prove to be a costly miscue here. The Abes defense needs to clamp down on this. Holding on to an 8-point lead, but the Mustangs have an important possession ahead, one that could turn the tide. Down low, pass to Shank. Shank off of the close coverage from Messner. Can't get it to go. The Old Abes coming away unscathed there, and what could have been a bit of a dicey outing there on defense. Messner can't quite get it, but Mason McCarthy able to scoop up a nice offensive rebound, puts it in for 2. And the Abes are back out to a double-digit lead. Shank loses the handle. It'll stay with the Mustangs. Apparently it went off of Mason McCarthy. However, Shank, as of this half, has had all day and all of the space to work with on that left side. McCarthy able to put a stop to the bleeding. Gray puts a shot up. McCarthy able to wrench it away from Kistner, and he'll take it up past half court for the Abes. Loses the handle, it'll be scooped up. And an Abes turnover will be taken the other way. Contact drawn on the left side, and that'll be Barron going to the line. The Abes now 14 fouls, 3 away from bonus. There's one thing that makes it easier for a team to come back. It's giving them extra opportunities to put up points, particularly at the free throw line. That's something that they're going to have to make sure stays at a minimum here inside of 6 minutes. Johnson with the rebound, and it's a 9-point game once again. The Mustangs keeping themselves in this one, but they're going to have to further close this gap if they want to have a chance here in the closing minutes. McCarthy makes a move, nearly able to get his own rebound. Shank fighting for it amidst the double team. He'll get away. Gray fields it in the right corner. High pass, scooped up, blocked by Mason McCarthy off of Kistner. And a nice block it was. That's an and-one opportunity for Johnson on the other side. And what a turnaround. Some great defense down low, and Caleb Johnson taking it the other way in the blink of an eye with a chance to make it a 3-point play. And this has been a very emblematic possession of the Abes' tenacity here in this game. They have not given up on a single play, and it shows. Free throw is wayward, but Thies able to snatch it back up. Messner to take it out.
And the Abes will take as many second opportunities as they can. The Mustangs have really been able to score seemingly at will here in the second half. So the Abes can take as many shots and points as possible. They'll take them.
Messner with a bit of space from 3, unable to get it to go, and now the Mustangs trying to rally back here, but they've got inside of 5 to work with. This 3-pointer could have closed a bit of the distance just off the mark. Messner with a defensive rebound. And that's something that the Abes have been doing well at, not giving them second opportunities. From the corner is Andrew Hudson. And that'll put the Abes up 14. That was a vital strike right there. And it all starts with those defensive rebounds, making sure that the Mustangs don't get any second chances off of misses. Gray stopped up, able to get it down low. Kistner blocked away by Telesak this time. Pardon me, Telisic. And Mesner will take it up. Hudson has another chance from three, rims out. Well, might have served as the dagger there. However, a lot of the damage has been done in the process. Shot won't count there, but they will send him to the line. Play was blown dead before the shot. And that'll be John Gray at the line for the Mustangs. .359 to go here. Inbound opportunity for the Mustangs, and an important one at that. Down low gets it to Gray, and that'll be more contact off of him. That'll be Telisic. I gotta say, to Menomoni's credit, something that we said had to be better from them in the second half was keeping those fouls to a minimum. They certainly have. They've only put up 2 fouls, and the Abes are 1 foul away from putting them into bonus. Gray with a chance to make it a 12-point game. Shot is in, and it's not quite over yet. Mesner and the Abes still need to take off some time and put another score in to keep this one out of reach. Logan bullied back by the double team. It'll be snatched away. Going up for an easy layup is John Gray, and it's a 10-point game once again. Logan running into trouble with that press. Ten-point game with 3.5 to go. Hudson, left side with a bit of speed. Reverse layup, has it! Andrew Hudson has the Abes out to a 12-point lead once again. Then they'll rifle it out to the corner. High bounce, fielded by Telisic, and Mesner taking it up. Johnson biding his time, gets it out to Mesner. Loken heading in, head of steam, and a nice drive in the right side, slipping through the interior presence like it was nothing. And a nice disciplined drive to the lane will put the Abes up 14, and that might have been something of a dagger right there. High bounce, popped free by Mesner. Mesner hounded, and that will be a foul. Menomonie hoping for a jump ball on that one, but the Abes will take over with 2:26 to go. And the Abes have been they found purchase in the last few possessions inside the paint, and those might be the points that seal it for them here. The Mustangs opting to bring a press. It'll be 3-on-2. Mesner rifles it back to Johnson. Johnson picks it up, and they'll be able to get free. Mesner battered back, slings it to Radovan. Johnson back to the arc. And that'll be a foul against the Mustangs. That's number 4. They've got a few to give here with 1:57 to go. However, down 14, they'll be uphill sledding from now on. Johnson able to snatch the pass from Mesner. foul number 5. Minute 50 to go.
Third foul for the Mustangs. Team fifth.
Johnson puts it down to Messer. Open lane for Palachek, and he's good for it. Great job by both Calebs on the left side. Able to poke holes in that press, and Palachek, all he needed to do was get himself in the right spot and put on the finish, and he sure did. It's a 16-point game with a minute and a half to go. Shot short, if I'm not mistaken, tipped by Johnson. Foul called, but it might be all over but the crying for this JV squad. The Mustangs putting up a great fight here in the second half, but the Old Abes have held resolute. Been able to add one to their halftime lead, and that was the last free one from the Mustangs. On the rebound, high pass fielded by Mesner. Strayer down low, nice pass to Radabaugh. Radabaugh has it. Some nice ball movement there, and the Abes are up further. It's an 18-point game. Gray puts up a shot from the free throw line, no good. Shank gets it back to the three-point line, fires it, and John Gray got a fingertip on the wrong side. Pardon me, a toe down on the wrong side, rather. And inside of a minute to go, there will be a backcourt violation. Strayer to inbound. Loken will take it up past half court for the Abes. Loken driving in right side. Bottled up, back to Radabaugh. Loken to Strayer. Strayer pass, got by Radabaugh. Radabaugh in midair, can't quite get that one to fall. Drive in, a nice one from John Gray. And inside of 10 seconds, the Abes with a 16-point lead. Will take one from three, no good. And that will do it. The Old Abes coming away with a 59-43 victory over the Menomonie Mustangs in the JV matchup. But don't go anywhere, because as you know, in just a few minutes, we will tip off the Varsity BRC matchup between the Menomonie Mustangs and your Eau Claire Memorial Old Abes, their first meeting of this regular season. The Old Abes trying to get their 10th win of the season here at home. You're watching Old Abes TV, where it's always a great day to be an Old Abe.
to Menomonie High School. This is the home of the Old Abes. We welcome our special guest this evening, the Long Middle School Knights Pep Band and Partners Club. We're at the Partners Club with us tonight as well. We remind you the WIAA, the Members Conference in Memorial High School, reminds student athletes, coaches, and spectators to support good sportsmanship tonight. Foster a spirit of good sportsmanship by appreciating the efforts of both teams, the coaches, and our officials in tonight's contest. Enjoy the game in a positive manner. Be reminded that state law prohibits the use of tobacco products in the area used by public schools. We also request to help parents in monitoring the movement of your children at tonight's contest. And now, to our American Level of freedom, we ask those away to please stand up, remove your hats, and place your hand over the heart. For the playing of the national anthem tonight by the Long Knights Pep Band under the direction of Catherine Morhauser. And now let's hear the starters for tonight's contest. First of all, the visiting Menomonie Mustangs. Catching start tonight, number 1, Brody Norton. Number 2, Brady Johnson. Number 11, Isaac Ellison. Number 12, Tyler Nelson. And number 20, Trevor Robert. Mustangs head coach is Greg and Preston, your Menomonie Mustangs. And now, welcome to the center court, a tenacious squad, the Partners Club. Give them a round of applause. And
Good evening, Memorial basketball fans. I'm Charles Strayer.
And I'm Grayson Gilliland.
And on behalf of Eagle Eye Digital and MHS Athletics, I'd like to welcome you here to the Eagles Nest here on Old Abes TV, where it's always a great day to be in Old Abe. It's a conference rivalry renewed here as the Mustangs take on your Eau Claire Memorial Old Abes here in a bid to continue their undefeated home streak and secure their 10th win of this 2024-2025 season. On the tip, Isaac Ellison and Wesson Boga. Tip goes to Brady Johnson, and they'll start it off. Brody Thornton facing off against Cooper Jesperson to start this one off. Nelson backed away, picks up his dribble. Bryce Hedke all over him. Looking for space, he cannot find anything. And he held onto that one too long. Bryce Hedke with a strong start defensively. He had nowhere to go with that one. Clark looking out of the right side, has Jesperson. Jesperson flying in, can't quite get it. The look was there. Brady Johnson taking it the other way. Jump shot from way out in the two-point range. No good. Jesperson taking it up with some speed. Down low, Ferguson can't quite get it, tries to tip it up, no good. Trevor Roberts secures the rebound. Thornton up past half court. Both teams coming up scoreless on their initial possessions. Down low, looking dangerous and drawing contact. That'll be Trevor Robert. Can't get it to fall inside, but he will draw contact courtesy of Tatum Ferguson. And the 6'7" sophomore will go to the line for the Mustangs.
Yeah, you got to think they'll be looking to do that a lot this game. As you mentioned, he is 6'7", quite a bit taller than any player on our own team here.
First shot is wayward. Second shot is through, and the Mustangs will strike first. Jesperson, long pass to Hedke, will go back to him to start off this possession. Jesperson from the right side, slings one back to the three-point line. Jesperson trying to get around Johnson. Off the glass, and he's good for it. Jesperson, coming off of a 34-point outing, just 2 points away from a career high, was on fire at the Eagles Nest on Monday here against DC Everest. At it again is Bryce Hedke. Nelson able to get it away this time. Up and making the shot is Isaac Ellison. That'll be a timeout called early. The Mustangs with their first field goal. and they are up 1 with 16:11 to go here in the first half. You're watching Old Abes TV, where it's always a great day to be an Old Abe.
Reach your financial goals with Royal Credit Union, whether you're borrowing or saving. Royal is here to help with your goals within reach. See Royal's great rates and open your account today at rcu.org/financial goals. Insured by NCUA. All subject to credit approval.
Mustangs to inbound it for the Abes. And both teams have found some opportunities to strike in the paint, but for the most part they haven't been able to finish the plays off. As a result, we have a low-scoring affair here in the opening minutes. The Abes trying to open this one up. They're down 1. Jesperson will have it tipped away by Johnson. He's caught unawares. Brady Johnson making him pay for it. That'll be the first turnover for the Abes. Bring up his dribble. Robert looking down low. The shot contest is Ellison. And he will be the recipient of that foul as well.
Isaac Ellison, Mustangs foul his first, team first.
Jesperson turned it over there on that last possession. We're going to set the record straight here. Mboga battled as well, and he is going the other way. It'll go to the Mustangs. The double team coming quick and coming unexpectedly. The Mustangs have been very tenacious defensively. The Abes are going to need to find a way to get around it. Thornton connects down low, double team brought, they're able to swing out to Robert, and it'll stay with the Mustangs. Ellison on the inbound down low. He'll be replaced by Johnson. High pass to Nelson will take it. Thornton out to Ellison. Now Johnson trying out the left side. Gets around Hedke and lays it in. These Mustangs fighting hard here in the paint. They're up 3. Jesperson tries to sneak a pass underneath. It'll be another turnover. Nelson gets picked up by Mboga. Spins. And around Wes Mboga, Tyler Nelson gets himself on the board. Not what we were expecting here in the opening minutes. And another Abes turnover. The Mustangs are walking on air right now, and it is not hard to see why. Up 7-2, and the Old Abes are struggling on offense. The Mustangs have punished them and made them force several errors. Thornton back out to the line. Johnson back to Thornton. Gathering his way in the right side. Puts one up. No good. Jesperson with the rebound. The Abes have not had much luck on this side of the court whatsoever. Trying to set the tone here. Caleb Yates from 3. Besenmeyer with a rebound. Pulls his way around. It'll be blocked by Robert Bauer fighting for it, and it looks like he will draw contact courtesy of Tyler Nelson. The Abes not able to get a field goal out of the first stages of this possession, but important to note is that they gave themselves a second and a third chance with those offensive rebounds. It's been a recurring strength of ours, and hopefully a trend that continues tonight. From the corner is Jesperson. Jesperson sinks it! And there you go. Something like that cannot happen if you're not giving yourself chances via offensive rebounds. A great team possession. Jesperson with his first points of the night from, second points of the night from the field, and it's within 2.
Cooper Jesperson, first call, team third for the Old Abes.
Found the Old Abes, and that'll be an inbound opportunity underneath for the Mustangs. Nelson bottled up in the left corner, sneaks it back. Shot is up. Ellison is able to get it to go from 2.
The Mustangs have really been attacking the Abes inside in the paint. And that's really how they've been able to kill teams all season, is with those points in the paint.
Jesperson's shot no good. And yeah, like you were saying, their record might not reflect it, but they are a competitive team, no doubt. And points in the paint, it's something that they've excelled at, something that they actually outscore us in from a game-to-game basis. Bauer able to wrestle it away from Tyler Nelson. Nelson able to bat it away cleanly. It's on the floor, fighting for it. And it'll stay with the Old Abes. Tyler Nelson fighting back. And a great effort on his part. Bauer nearly coming away with it, trying to get him to miss. But the Mustangs not willing to give up anything easily. Jesperson into the inbound, gets it to Simmons. Pop skyward, Thornton able to wrestle it away, and Simmons will take it up. Yates passes to Bauer. Jesperson makes a cut, Simmons stranded, gets it to the key. Yates off of the double team, shovels it to Fesenmeyer, who's got it for 2. Ben Fesenmeyer exactly in the right place there. Yates sensing the double team, gets the pass out at the perfect moment, and that's a basket the Abes needed. They're going toe-to-toe. The Mustangs trying to hold on to that early 7-2 run. It's 9-7 at the timeout. We're watching Old Abes TV, where it's always a great day to be an Old Abe. Ellison to inbound for the Mustangs. We'll get it to Thornton. They'll take it up. The Mustangs finding themselves up too early, trying to hold on to that lead. Brady Johnson open 3, high bounce, and it'll bounce in. They'll extend their lead to 5, and the Old Abes, certainly not expecting to find themselves down here, have found themselves in similar situations, most notably against DC Everest just this Monday. About to find an answer, and that will do some good work towards that answer. Ian Bauer responds from 3. Simmons swats it away. It'll stay with Ellison and the Mustangs. How's that for a response? The Old Abes, again, their record might not reflect it, but they are no stranger to those close situations. And the Mustangs are a competitive team in the conference. They're going to have to stay one step ahead. Thornton to Ellison. Roberts pass down low, swatted by Bauer, and Boga able to get it away. They'll go back to Bauer. And Boga fakes from the key. Out to the corner, Bauer again. No good, Robert with the rebound. Thornton, high pass. Robert tries to sneak it into Ellison. It'll stay with the Mustangs.
Simmons has been doing a great job really early in this game, getting in those passing lanes. Hasn't quite yet been able to come up with a steal, but love to see that early on.
And even without the steal, like you were saying, that is disruptive and that is excellent defensively. He and Ian Bauer, I'm saying, have been great on that. Ian Bauer there on the double team, and Boega once again able to sneak free with it. Pass down low to Simmons. Simmons to Bauer. Bauer from three again. Has it. Bauer takes the lead for the Old Abes. And the Abes have outscored their opponent 11-5, if I'm not mistaken here, in these last few minutes. They've got to take back control, and out of the timeout, they have been looking in control of this one. Ball is loose, and that will be a foul on Mustangs.
First foul. Team 4 for the Old A's. Nick Ferguson now the game for Memorial. Tyler Nelson returning for the Mustangs.
Ellison inbound. Nelson picked up by Mboga. High pass. Thornton able to wrestle it away from Bauer and put it up for two. The Mustangs taking back the lead. He'll go to Mboga. Down low, he finds a crease in Simmons, and that's a travel called on Simmons. The Mustangs have forced some errors here. There is no doubt about that. The turnovers have kept the Mustangs in it early, and the Abes are going to have to play some disciplined ball here to make sure that that does not set the tone as we go into the middle stages of this half. Nelson bottled up. It'll be stolen away by Bauer. Mboga back out to Simmons. Simmons to the corner. Around corner three from Bryce Hedke. No good. It'll be taken back by Thornton. Thornton to Ellison. Ellison picks up his dribble over Bryce Hedke. No good. He's able to tip it free from Thornton. And a nice defensive showing from Bryce Hedke once again.
The Abes may not be having much success on offense, but if they can keep up that tough defense, it should keep them in this game just fine.
That's something we've seen out of some other BRC opponents. The game against Hudson and Rice Lake that we've had so far, they have been wars of defensive attrition. Hedke has his second attempt. And that's the lead back for the Old Abes. They've been giving themselves a lot of chances with those defensive stops, and they're starting to yield some good results. The Mustangs have been keeping pace so far. Simmons able to tip it skyward to Bauer, two guys who have had great defensive nights. Hedke pulls the trigger, perhaps a little hastily there, and it'll go to the other team. High bounce, and Thornton's got it. Menomonie ties it up. It has been a back and forth affair, and reaching the halfway point of this half, you might not have expected it to go this way just off of record and standings, but Menomonie is tough. The Abes are on notice that they weren't before. They have come to play. Mboga's got it for three.
He's no stranger to those three-point shots, shooting 46% on the season so far.
Yeah, Mboga's been very reliable in that. A steal from Bryce Hedke. And that'll be a foul call, blowing the play dead. Tyler Nelson caught unawares by Bryce Hedke. And when you look at the lineups out there, it's hard to pinpoint a player who hasn't had a good night so far on defense. Jesperson lofts one to Hedke. Get it back to him in the corner. Ferguson from three. Rims out, and Clark will draw contact on the right side shot attempt. Fouls at 4 apiece here. Both teams definitely in danger of putting the other in bonus as we wind down the half. Clark has his first. Second shot, rebounded by Robert. Robert out to the wing, open shot, and it was no good, taken away by Jesperson with some speed. Great pass to the corner. Hedke can't get it to go. An excellent pass by Tate Ferguson flying in, and that's a good play to have in your back pocket, even though it didn't pay dividends this time. Hedke nearly comes away with another one. Play will be blown dead before he can get too far. As we've been seeing in these last few possessions, the ball movement has been there for the Abes, which was an improvement from earlier. They're finally getting those passing lanes like we're used to. However, it's coming down to making the final shot and giving themselves second chances if it doesn't go in. Hedke gets around Thornton. Ferguson tries to get it to Yates. Ellison tips it back. Got another chance at it, and Thornton will come away with the rebound on the miss. 4-point game. The Abes able to stretch it out just the slightest bit. The defense will hold. Pass goes out of bounds, untouched by the Abes, and they'll take over.
Bryce Hedke's been incredible so far in this early game here on defense, forcing that errant pass there again.
Might have to watch out for him from beyond the arc as well. He's been getting some good looks from the three-point line, and he's already got one tonight. Yates to Clark. Rue picks up Clark. Down low, he's got Jesperson. Jesperson puts up a shot, fade away, and that was a beauty from Cooper Jesperson. Something we have become familiar with, and comfortably so. Thornton loses the handle, poked through once again by Yates. Yates now battering back his assignment. Timeout called, and the Mustangs having a hard time handling the heat. The Old Abes are putting on a defensive show down there. It's a 22-16 game with 5:47 to go in the half. You're watching Old Abes TV, where it's always a great day to be an Old Abe. Ellison on the inbound, they'll leave him open. Gets it to Thornton. And the Mustangs have been keeping pace with them in the majority of this half. It's important to note, though, the Abes, from a 4-point lead, now clawing their way to a 6-point lead. They've been steadily getting the upper hand here. The Mustangs have to put together a good offensive drive if they want to stay with the Abes. Rue hounded by Hedke. Picks up his dribble. He's able to get it out in time. High pass. That'll be a bit of a reach in for Caleb Yates. foul called against the Abes. Both teams up 5 fouls apiece now. It'll be Johnson on the inbound. Johnson to the corner, from the corner short. Ben Fesenmeyer scooping up the rebound. Pass down low, Caleb Yates got it! Great court sight by Cooper Jesperson and finishing it off with a nice move over top of the defense. Caleb Yates has the Abes out to an 8-point lead. And now the Mustangs have got to be looking to put together a possession. The Abes are not going to be apt to get this lead to go backwards. Trevor Robert with a strike for the Mustangs, able to respond and at a crucial time. We'll go to the corner head key. Once again, no good. Thornton with the rebound. 6-point game. They came up with the stop they needed. Can they close the gap further? It around Nelson off of Julius Clark. Pardon me, Johnson. Now from the corner, shot is up and good. Brody Thornton with a deep one. Count it for 3. And it's a 3-point game. Fesenmeyer scooping up the pass. Yates from 3, buries it. Lead as big as 8. They got it within 3. But Caleb Yates ensuring that the Abes are staying ahead of it. Johnson to Robert. Down low to Ellison. Ellison with a nice finish over top of Caleb Yates. He's got 2. Clark surveys. Jesperson will take it at the key. Coming in around to the corner. Back out from the corner, tip 3. Whistle blown. And that will be against the Mustangs. As it went out on the Mustangs, it'll be the Old Abes taking over here, trying to press their advantage with 3 minutes to go in the first half. Yates from 3. Short, Thornton with the rebound. Mboga backs him off. Jesperson will pick him up at half court. Robert works his way inside. Bring it down low. Fesenmeyer tips it back to Isaac Nielsen. They're forced back out beyond the arc. The interior defense holds up. Thornton able to scoop it away. Clark intercepts the pass intended for Robert. And another great defensive showing. Mboga drives in right side. Floater no good. And it'll remain a 4-point game. We'll go inside of 2 minutes here as they go up past half court. Thornton and the offense need to find an answer for the Abes' stifling defensive presence. Johnson to Nielsen. Pardon me, Ellison. Tipped free, Clark on the ground. Ellison back on his feet. We'll go opposite Yates. Yates pokes it free. Ellison lost the pass. It'll be intercepted by Ben Fesenmeyer. From the wing, Wesson Mboga buries it for 3. And talk about a full court performance from the Old Abes just now. 50 seconds of complete domination. 7-point game here. The Mustangs with little hope of closing the gap entirely. Certainly looking to put one more to close the deficit here between themselves and the A's. Open shot for Thornton. He'll make good of it. He'll respond with a three-pointer. It'll be back within 4. Jesperson drives the lane. Will be blocked skyward by Robert. Nielsen hounded by Yates. Back to Robert. We'll go inside of 30 seconds. Ellison off of Yates, loses the handle. Fight for it is Jesperson down on the ground. He'll go off of his touch, and the Mustangs will take over. And a very decisive inbound and ensuing offensive possession here if the Mustangs can pull it off. Within 4, they are well within striking distance. High pass to Nielsen. They've got 20 seconds to work with. Picked up by Bauer. Batter back, passes to Brady Johnson. Inside of 10 seconds, they're running out of time to make a move here. 5 seconds. Pass blocked by Jesperson. Jesperson takes the other 3, puts a shot from 3. Just short, but what a defensive showing. Said it so many times, but it has been the story of this game. The Old Abes sending the Mustangs packing once again, and it's a 30-26 game. The Mustangs hanging in there as the Abes look to remain undefeated at home. You're watching Old Abes TV, where it's always a great day to be an Old Abe.
Hey, to our Partners Club members, I think we should give you guys another great round of applause. Thank you for being here tonight. Partners Club, you are awesome. basketball. Start the second half.
Head key to inbound it for the Old Abes as the second half will kick off with the Abes up 4. A very defensive-minded game, particularly where the Abes are concerned. It's 30-26 on the inbound. Head key, a big contributor to this defensive showing here tonight. All smiles here. They were down 7-2 early, but since then, though the Mustangs have kept themselves in it, the Abes have been in control, no mistake. Jesperson will take it up. Boga to Ferguson. We'll bring it around to Clark. Looking down low. He'll opt for Jesperson instead. Pass tipped by Brody Thornton, intended for the corner. Looking for Wes and Boga. Jesperson to inbound out of the far corner. Boga contemplates from the key, brings it to head key. Down low, Ferguson gets it to Clark, who's able to get it back out to him. Was not expecting that pass, but recovers nicely from the corner as Clark short. Ferguson scooping up the rebound, back out to the arc. Now Jesperson taking over, drawing a double team. Bit of a reset here off the fingertips, and Bryce Headkey right off the pass from the corner, no hesitation, nothing but net.
And we have seen a few players for the Abes hit those electric threes, but really on offense, it's been a whole team game. No one player is really taken over.
Yeah, and I think that's working to our benefit right now. The scoring could come from anywhere, and that's keeping the defense guessing. High pass fielded from the corner by Clark, sneaks it into Headkey down low. Ferguson swooping in, and another great play from the Abes offense. Starting off with a 5-0 run, and that is a timeout call. The Abes starting off with a 35-26 lead. We're watching Old Abes TV, where it's always a great day to be an Old Abe. Ellison on the inbound. Gets it to Thornton. He'll take it up off of Jesperson. Pass half court, sneaking in a pass to Robert. And that'll be a foul against Tay Ferguson. That'll be replaced by Ben Fesenmeyer. Thornton looking down court to the corner. Nelson brings it up, pass down low to Robert. Robert up, no good amidst three Abes. Short shot from three, and Clark with the rebound. Defense holds once again. Jesperson with a bit of space on the right side. Back out to Fesenmeyer. Clark now driving in left side, puts up a shot, and it will go off of the touch of the Mustangs. Two quick drives from some of our most deadly shooters from that position. The Mustangs holding up, giving the Abes another opportunity off the inbound. Headkey back to Fesenmeyer. Headkey gets his way inside to the corner. Mboga from 3. Contested 3 over top of Isaac Ellison. Like he wasn't even there. Stone cold from Wes Mboga. It's a 12-point game just like that. The Mustangs have yet to score this half. Little question about that one. Ben Fesenmeyer foul. Ellison off the inbound gets it to Thornton. Robert has it swiped away from him by Bryce Headkey. And it'll stay with the Mustangs. However, with possessions like this, a message has been sent to the Mustangs. They are not going to get anything easy off of this Abes defense. Nelson trying to badger his way around a double team, having a hard time with it. Slings it out to Johnson at the last second. And Thornton puts in the first points for the Mustangs. Nice move around Ben Fesenmeyer. Yeah, things like those tips that Simmons and Headkey have been able to get are really hard for an offense to contend with. At every turn, the Abes have been disrupted. Headkey with another one. Go out of bounds off of him, and Johnson to inbound.
And even if they're not coming away with steals on all of those tips, it's really pressuring that offense to be wary of those passes.
And pressure they have been. Another shot at it. It's a double-digit lead for the Abes. Over top of Headkey, can't get it going. Tyler Nelson sent packing. Pass down low to Mboga. Mboga battling his way around Thornton, puts up a shot off the glass. And hard to argue with that one. Thornton in his face and in his way. Once again, Mboga staring down the contest like it's nothing. Nelson on another double team. And that'll be a jump ball. Nelson having to fend off another double team. They have been trapping him effectively here to start off this half.
Yeah, the Abes are just swarming to the ball off of every single pass, really being aggressive on the defense, and it's been working so far, holding the Mustangs to just 2 points, if I'm not mistaken, in this second half.
Yeah, that is correct. They have had not much going. A 3-ball will put them up to 5 from the corner as Brady Johnson. Jesperson now driving in, mid-range shot. No good. It'll be rebounded by Nelson. It's a 9-point game here. Wrenched away by Jesperson.
Jake Brew and Isaac Nelson for Menomonie.
Ellison back to inbound.
Simmons for the Old Abes. Also for the Old Abes, Ian Lauer.
Ellison looking. Get it out to Nielsen. Picks up his dribble. Brady Johnson, high pass to Thornton. Another high pass to Ellison. Down low, it'll be broken up by Wes Mboga. Bauer taking it the other way. Down low to Clark. Clark dribbles. No good. Batted back, and Jesperson will save it before it goes past half court. Bauer puts one up from 3 off the marker, and Thornton will come away cleanly with this one. A good pass down low by Bauer. Clark just not able to get it that time. Mboga poaches the pass. He was waiting for that one. Clark now from 3. Short gets his own rebound, drives in, and he will draw contact on a second shot attempt. Clark, ever the shifty player offensively and defensively, very hard to know what he's about to do next. And that's something where even in games where he's not putting up the most points, his presence will be felt. Clark's got his first.
Trevor Robert for the Mustangs.
Second shot is on the money, and the Abes will take an 11-point lead. Got 12:58 to go here in the second half. The Abes trying to pull away. We're watching Old Abes TV, where it's always a great day to be an Old Abe.
Reach your financial goals with Oil Credit Union, whether you're borrowing or saving. Oil is here to help with your goals within reach. See Oil's great rates and open your account today at rcu.org/financial goals. Insured by NCUA. Loan subject to credit approval.
Johnson to Nielsen. The Abes bringing a press with no reserve. High pass will be tracked down by Rue, who puts it up, and the Mustangs beat the press. 9-point game. Jesperson able to sneak his way a little closer, and wow! Sliced his way through nearly all of the Menomonie defense for that one. Another great shot by Cooper Jesperson. Johnson picks up his dribble. High pass secured by Thornton. He was looking down low for Robert. Shot will be tipped away by Clark. The referees say he got skin. It'll be a foul against the Abes.
Team Berkeley will win. Returning for the Mustangs.
They'll go 1 for 2 on that trip, and it's a 10-point game once again. Yates to Jesperson. Jesperson from 3. No good. Jake Rue secures the rebound. Robert. Go to Thornton. Thornton looking down low. Off of the screen. Pass down low to Ellison. Off the screen. And from the left side, a well-executed maneuver there by Isaac Ellison. Simmons didn't quite expect the pass there on time. It'll be a turnover, and the Mustangs trying to get some momentum here. It's an 8-point game, and they've got plenty of time to work with here. The refs it in, will go back to him. He's got a bit of room to run. Closing in on the double team. Able to get it out to Robert. Robert on the drive, down low to Ellison. Ellison will be blocked up by Jesperson. Jesperson draws contact on the drive, and he'll go to the line. And like we were saying, everybody has been contributing to this defensive masterclass down there on the court. You're not seeing a single player slack off on defense. Every single assignment is, we're seeing them be shut down aggressively and effectively. It has been truly an impressive performance here. And pardon me, that'll be Jesperson on the inbound, not at the line. They'll go back to him from the corner. 4-3, no good. Bauer to Simmons. Get it back to him now from the corner is Mboga. Mboga, short. Jesperson with another rebound. Shot is up. And Jesperson will draw contact. This time he'll go to the line. Pardon me, wrong again.
Cooper Jesperson really showing all of his skills here in this past minute. Getting that block on the defense, finding those passes and those shots, drawing the contact, just everything all around.
And drains it from 3. That's the one thing we hadn't seen him do. Bit of a collision there between Ellison and Simmons. Two tough guys down there. Sprang up right away. No worse for wear, either of them. Play will resume. Rue fields it. Rue sneaks to Robert. Robert with a bit of room down low. It'll be intercepted by Jesperson. Popped free. High pass, and Mboga sailing in, saves it, gets it to Jesperson. Down low is Yates. Yates putting up the shot, will draw contact underneath the basket. And now they'll send him to the line.
Jake Rue, second foul, team four.
Yates' first is good.
Varsity returning to the Old Abe.
Rebound secured by Headkey. It'll be ripped away by Johnson. Johnson picks up his dribble, gets it to Thornton. Rue from the corner. Rims out. Jesperson secures the rebound. Jesperson deep 3. Oh, he is feeling it now. We kind of saw this on Monday against DC Everest. DC Everest also had themselves out to a pretty decent lead early in the first half, but then Jesperson started to get hot in the second half, and it was over from there. Timeout called, and it's 51-36. Jesperson has 15 to his name already. You're watching Old Abes TV, where it's always a great day to be an Old Abe. And after that timeout, it's an interesting predicament to look at here. They're down 15, 10 minutes to go, and they've got no timeouts left. So Menomonie is in a bit of a precarious situation. They've got 4 fouls to their name as well, which means if it comes down to it, they don't have many to give. How they're going to have to come back now is going to be fundamentals. They've simply got to beat the Abes on both sides of the court. Right now, it's not looking that way. Jesperson able to steal it away. It's another turnover. From the corner is Bauer. Bauer has it! The Abes heating up from 3, and it is starting to take a toll on the Mustangs' chances. 18-point game, and Bauer with another steal, swooping in out of nowhere. Yates from the wing. No good. Bauer with the rebound. Out to Simmons. Yates driving in left side. and that will result in the Mustangs taking over.
Like you said, if the Mustangs want a chance to come back now with no timeouts and 4 fouls left in this game, they're going to have to find an answer for Cooper Jesperson and this Old Abe's three-point shooting.
Exactly, in this press, they've been having mixed results in terms of how to get around it. The Abes recovering nicely again, tipped away by Yates. Ellison recovering, and that's an and one opportunity for Isaac Ellison. And that's precisely what they needed to do. They broke the press in quick fashion. Ellison able to scoop it up and put in what could be a three-point play.
Julius Clark for the Old Abes.
Runs out. Thornton has it underneath. And Simmons barreling through. Able to disrupt the passing lane. Pass intended for Robert. It'll set up Johnson on the inbound. Johnson lofts high to Nelson. Driving in, Robert loses the handle. Clark got a hand in there. From three, no good. Simmons boxes his defender out to the wall. And Jesperson has another three-pointer!
Cooper Jesperson is on fire right now.
Pulled up to the three-point line and with no hesitation at all. Put in another one. That's a travel on Trevor Robert. And boy, oh boy, it is going the Old Abe's way right now. I tell you, the defense has been effective this entire game. But once Cooper Jesperson starts hitting shots, then it starts to become an insurmountable lead. Cooper Jesperson getting hot. It's just what the doctor ordered. Pass from Mboga will go to Nielsen on the drive. Pardon me, that is Isaac Ellison with a good move there. Jesperson would have hit another one. Instead, he's fouled. He'll go to the line for two. Ellison, a big factor in the Mustangs' ability to go toe-to-toe here. He's averaging 15.2 points per game and 7.5 rebounds a game. We've definitely seen both sides of his play in those regards. Jesperson rifles the pass down low to Mboga. Open corner, head key. Rims out. And Thornton get it to Nelson. Tipped away by Simmons. It'll stay with the Mustangs. And Shamar Simmons is not traditionally a leader where points per game are concerned. However, look no further than this game if you want to see his impact on this team. When he's on the court, the defensive presence is stifling. Pass will go right to Jesperson. He will call a timeout on his knees. He's got 18 points to his name, and the Old Abes are up 17 with 8:09 to go. You're watching Old Abes TV, where it's always a great day to be an Old Abe.
Reach your financial goals with Oil Credit Union, whether you're borrowing or saving. Oil is here to help with your goals within reach. See Oil's great rates and open your account today at varsity.org/financial goals. Insured by NCUA. Loan subject to credit approval.
Out of the timeout, the Old Abes Abe's kind of need to keep this out of reach. They're going to have to do that by continuing to hit those shots. Clark into some heavy contact there. It'll go off of his touch. No foul called, and Brady Johnson will inbound it for the Mustangs.
Brady Johnson for the Mustangs.
The Abes bringing a press.
Old Abes returning to play, facing on.
Johnson, deep, Nelson with a good grab, and he's able to beat the press in speedy fashion. The Mustangs able to deliver a critical strike there. There's a lot of work to go. Mboga, how did he get around Trevor Robert? Standing with the full length of his arm, able to put up a perfect shot off the glass. Robert picks up his dribble, goes back to Thornton. Thornton pulls up a deep three in contest. Shot off the marker.
Cooper Jesperson, usually the very offensive guy for the Abes. He's really making his presence known on defense, though, here in this game.
Pretty shot there by Julius Clark. And yeah, it has definitely been that kind of game. Everybody, Jesperson included, has been playing both sides of the ball incredibly well. In transition, too, they've been winning that turnover battle, and that's why they've been able to pull away from the Mustangs despite that cold start. Johnson battered back by Julius Clark. Pass contested. Mboga snatching it away from Ellison. That'll be another turnover from Menomonie. Fesenmeyer to Mboga. Mboga driving in left side. Blocked by Trevor Robert. Nelson loses it, saves it. Clark down to Jesperson, and he will draw contact underneath.
That was Bryce Hedke again on the defensive side of the ball, forcing that turnover. He's had an amazing defensive game, getting those turnovers, poking those balls free.
And it's what I love about these Old Abes, is that you look at the scoreboard, Clark's only got 5, Hedke's only got 6. But without them, this would be a very different contest. It takes all kinds, and this team is playing with perfect chemistry right now. Jesperson's shot rims out, and it'll go off of Isaac Ellison. The Abes will have another chance at this via inbound.
And that team chemistry you mentioned, definitely something we've seen all season from these Abes. You know, 14 out of the 15 players are seniors. A lot of them have been playing together for years, and you can see it here.
Yeah, absolutely. Thornton will be fouled on his drive in. The corner shot from Julius Clark, no good. And a 19-point game. Every single point is going to count from here on out. Thornton has the first. Second shot up for grabs, tipped, and it will stay with Menomonie. Trevor Robert, definitely difficult to contend with on those boards. At 6'7", he's even a challenge for Mboga. Rue bottled up, tries to get it away from the double team, but Clark is right there. Off the mark from 3, but the putback from Julius Clark gives him 2. High pass tipped away. It'll go right to Ben Fesenmeyer off of Mboga. And the Abes holding the Mustangs to 43 points. That's nearly 15 off of their average so far this season. Besenmeyer is handled at the last second. It'll be a jump ball called underneath. Mboga fighting for it.
Tim Ferguson for the Old Abes. Tyler Nelson for the Mustangs.
Ferguson down low, back to the corner. Jesperson off the hands, no good. Picking up his dribble, firing it out. Robert able to get it free. Thornton loses the handle. Ferguson on the coverage, down low. Thornton recovers. And a good save there. Thornton with a good finish. Time is of the essence here. Not only do the Mustangs need the Abes to go away scoreless, they need to stop them in quick fashion. Hedke goes back to Jesperson. Clark out of the corner. Shifty pass down low. From the corner is Mboga, who's got another one from the corner. And he has been ever the reliable shooter here. That'll put him up 21. Nelson able to get a good shot in. A quick strike in the paint. And they'll be within 20 once again. However, it'll probably take more than that. They've got to send the Abes away with Wes Mboga hitting him from three like he has been.
And the Mustangs are going to need more defensive possessions just like that one.
Yeah, precisely.
Get back to this game.
They stopped him, and they stopped him quickly. Thornton loses the handle. It'll go the Abes' way.
Again, I feel like we keep mentioning his name. That's Bryce Hedke once again on the incredible defense.
It has definitely been a good night for that. Jesperson up past half court. Clark looking out to Mboga. They'll bring it around. Jesperson gets himself into the corner, drives in, and he'll take it off Menomonie defender. 3:34 to go. And the Abes have found themselves in plenty of situations like this at home. They know the drill. They've got to keep possession, and they've just got to take some time off the clock. Trevor Robert denying Wes Mboga. That was a resolute block and a clean one at that. Robert, they got to pass to Thornton, lofts one, but it'll come into contact with the backboard. And those high passes, Ellison has been able to leverage his size a little bit to get into the paint. However, the defense able to hold on that one, the pass off the mark, and the Abes have come away with another crushing turnover.
And as you mentioned before, the Abes have seen themselves in lots of situations like these at home, and they really know how to keep the opposing team away in these last few minutes of the game.
Exactly. It's about keeping them down, not making sure that sloppy play isn't getting them back in it, because at this point they've had no timeouts for a few minutes now of play, and they have the Abes in bonus. So really the amount of tricks they've got in, up their sleeve really comes down to fundamentals. So long as the Abes don't start committing unforced errors, start playing a little sloppy, trying to get some more points on the board, this game is theirs. Hedke will punish him from the line. It's a 68-47 ball game here. We'll go inside of 3 minutes as Thornton and the offense are trying to hold on to a last gasp here. They need to score, and they need it fast. High pass tipped away by Wes Mboga, and once again, not able to come up with anything. Hedke, long pass down low to Clark. He'll bring it around the world. And Jesperson's got another one. He'll go up to 20 points on the night. And that might very well serve to be our dagger here tonight. Heads up. And the warm-up jackets have come off. for the senior 5. Nelson getting 3 on the right side. He will draw contact. Bryce Hedke, the recipient of the foul. And entering the game will be Henry Fesemeyer, Jack Cooper, RJ Perrine, Armando Torres, and Alex Christensen. Tyler Nelson at the line. Shot, rebounded by Perrine. He'll take it the other way. Henry Fesemeyer back to Perrine. Fesemeyer looking down and bringing it around. Armando Torres. Jack Cooper from 3. High bounce. Nearly saved by Henry Fesemeyer. Trying to get it off of Max Jagger. Instead, they'll go the other way.
Crowd not loving that.
And speaking of the crowd, this home atmosphere has been excellent. The Abes will likely go undefeated, remain undefeated here at home in securing their 10th win. Kistner will get it back to Rue. Jagger puts up a shot, no good. Christensen with the rebound. Perrine taking it up. Christensen to Fesemeyer. Fesemeyer from 3. No good. Rue. Also no good from 3. Perrine swooping in for the rebound. Inside of a minute to go. Christensen from 3. No good. Torres trying to get the rebound, but it will go to the Mustangs. Jagger trying to get around Cooper. Picks up his dribble. They like to Rue from 3. Jagger, no good. Will be rebounded by John Gray. And it will go off the fingertips of Kistner. 20.5 seconds left to go, and this has been a stellar performance through and through.
Yeah, and even the players we don't get to see as often, these 5 out here right now, have that Old Abe lockdown defense.
Armando Torres from 3. No good. And inside of 10 seconds, Jake Rue will run the clock out. And the Old Abes, with that, will remain undefeated at home, undefeated in the Big Rivers Conference, #1 in the BRC, and they will advance to 10-2 on the season. An excellent defensive performance and some three-point shooting bolsters the Abes to yet another win at home, and a great way to end the first semester. Thank you so much for watching. You're watching Old Abes TV, where it's always a great day to be an Old Abe, and as always, go Abes.